And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
That's caught beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Fails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Inside the red zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts are stopped just outside of their own end zone after the interception.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Throwing from his own end zone. That one finds Josh Downs. The 40. Into the red zone. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
They know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins makes the play. And the Seahawks take over as they intercept it for the 3rd time in just our opening quarter. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 8. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Colts pick it up. And Indianapolis will return it for a touchdown.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
1st down from the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Now Richardson on 4th down. The back grabs it. He has the Indianapolis touchdown.
And hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Colts get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it. It's a
touchdown, Indianapolis! That one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts and Adonai Mitchell getting set for another look here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A game of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He lets one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts continue dominating in our opening half. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one. The Colts and Adonai Mitchell getting set for another look here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He lets one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts continue dominating in our opening half. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This finds Mitchell complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 1st down from the red zone. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts parlay the interception into points. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And they pick him off again. There he goes on the right side. 30. And the Colts take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Oh! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that pokey any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Here's a loft deep down the middle. He's got it deep down.